In this video, we are gonna find out the factorial of a given number. Now it doesn't matter if you don't know about it. It is very easy actually. The factorial of a number is a function that multiplies every natural number before it. Symbolically, factorial is represented as a number having exclamation sign. Let's check out some examples and make a complete responsive program in IDE. Here I am in Visual Studio Code and this is the Python file I have made, factorial.py. And if you haven't set up Visual Studio Code, it's not very hard. Actually, you can find out this video in the description and you can go on with Visual Studio Code in Python. This 5 factorial doesn't mean that you directly multiply 5 multiplied by 1 and you get the answer, your job's done. It's not the right way. You will get the wrong answer. The answer is you need to first multiply 1 multiplied by 2. The moment you get the answer is multiplied by 3. So that's the factorial I have explained you. Now here we will make a program. These were just the examples. I will provide the number to the program that will find out its factorial. So first the variable would be I, which is equals to 3, and in the other line I will make another variable that is equals to 0, or not 0, 1. Okay, factorial. If we start with 1, so this first variable was the factorial, this one. The second variable is for the multiplication, that will start from 1 2 3 4 5 and it will stop. I've replaced the variable I with num. We'll start with for loop for I in range 1 till num plus 1. Now what does it mean? Now this is a for loop that consists of a variable that we are setting range for, that will start from 1. The plus 1 is because the for loop every time ends on the previous number, means that if you have the number 3, so it will stop in 2. So I have done this plus 1 so that it will just end in 3. I hope you will understand till this point. Keep in mind that we have a variable called fact. Now here I will be using that fact is equals to 1 in the for loop that is going to every time change the values that will help the Python to multiply with num and give you the answer. What I will do, I will use here fact is equals to fact multiplied by I. Now just understand this program. So what for loop does, it iterates over a sequence that is either a list, tuple, dictionary set, or a single string. Other than that, it can be like integer that we are doing here right now. So the range function is used here, and what it does, it returns a sequence of numbers. Keep in mind that it starts from 0 by default. For example, we put here range, we apply the range to the for loop, and in the brackets we just type here 3. It is also fine because it starts from 0 by default and it increments 1 by default. The first time it increments 1, the program under for loop runs, and when it becomes false, so it increments again. It increments the second number, means 2. It will run that program, the statement would be false. The third time it will run, the statement would be false because we have written here plus 1. If we do not write here plus 1, so it will be executed because our value of the user that we are asking from is 3. Now I have written here plus 1 so that it will execute on the next increment. Anyways, it increments again the third value and it will be executed. Now I have made you understood about the for loop precisely, and let's check out the variable, that how its value would be changed with the help of this loop. When the first time the loop increments by 1. For example, the value of fact is first time 1. Now 1 multiplied by 1, it still remains 1. The second time the loop increments the range, the I value would be 2. And when the 2 multiplies with 1, it becomes 2. The third time, and after incrementing, now the answer we get is 6. Okay, you may understand till this point. Just print, so we can, with the help of this f string, we can specify the value to the print statement. As you can see here, the f will not be printed in the output like it is written that the answer of your given number num is fact is the answer of the num. As you can see in the output, it is showing you the exact answer. Okay, till this point I hope you understood everything. Now let's ask the user. For that I will type here int, and then in double brackets there I've written here input, second bracket I will give here string, that is enter your number. It will help the user to print the number. And now let's check out our results in the output, and let's answer this. For example, it is 5. It is giving me the exact answer. Till this point I hope you have understood everything. Now it is an example program for the for loop. Anyways, I hope you are enjoying my series. Let me know in the comment section. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.